Today, I've been given unobtainable items by the admins to see how overpowered they are. We've got enchant boosters of 2 times, 5 times, 10 times, and 100 times, meaning that all of our enchants will be activated 100 times more than they would regularly. So stay tuned to find out exactly what that's going to look like. Yes, hello everybody, and welcome back into a brand new episode of Minecraft OP Prisons. Today, of course, we're back here on AkumaMC for a brand new video. Akuma is, of course, the home of the most overpowered prison server, and as of this weekend, hopefully one of the best skyblock servers also. Yes, on Saturday, the 22nd of July, Akuma is going to be launching their skyblock experience here on the server. So if you guys want to be on to join, or, you know, to play that and play the first ever inaugural season of, Minecraft Prisons, or Minecraft Skyblock, sorry, here on AkumaMC, then make sure you join using my IP. The IP is down in the description. Even if you have no interest in playing prisons, I guarantee that skyblock is going to tickle your fancy. So make sure you go ahead and join up for that. It's Generzon.akumamc.net. Make sure you join, and let's do a giveaway on this video. Actually, I'm going to do a giveaway right now for $25 store credit on the brand new skyblock server. Okay, and actually this will be valid for skyblock or prisons, so whether you play prisons or skyblock, it doesn't matter. I'm going to be giving away $25 credit on there, so all you guys need to do is like this video, comment your username down in the comment section, make sure you are subscribed, and then join up in my Discord and press the enter button in the giveaways channel in there. And that is to celebrate the brand new launch of what will be AkumaMC Skyblock server. Now, like I said in the intro, today is all about different mana boosters and seeing exactly how overpowered we can make them. I've been given by the admins a 2 times, a 5 times, a 10 times, and a 100 times never before seen mana booster, and we're going to be trying them out today and seeing exactly how effective they can be. Now, I figured the way that we'll test this is whenever my next 2-minute, 2-minute summary thing comes in, well, I'm going to activate the first booster. The booster's lasting for 5 minutes. There it is. I'm going to activate the 2 times booster right now. So our 2 times mana booster is now active. We started right here. This is where we started. I'm taking a screenshot of that so that we can compare it. Once this booster has gone ahead and ran out, we should get 2 summaries within that time that I can kind of compare just how much more money we make when we have the booster than when we don't have the booster. So hopefully we can get a nice comparison. So you guys will have seen this 2 times booster before. It's not going to be anything crazy that you guys haven't seen, but again, it obviously does help. So if you guys don't know exactly what a mana booster is, it's basically every enchant on your pickaxe has a chance to activate. Okay, it has a percentage chance to activate based on, the block that you mine. So when you mine a block, it has X% chance of activating the enchant. When you actually apply one of the mana boosters, depending on the multiplier of the mana booster, it will increase the chances that your enchants proc. Now, the other notable point to this is that runes do actually count as a pickaxe enchant. So when it comes to these mana boosters, not only are you increasing the proc chance of just every other enchant that you have on your pickaxe, you're also doing it for the runes. Now, while we're here, I'm actually going to go ahead and just upgrade all the enchants that I can, because we may as well. We may as well get the most out of whatever we're mining for right here. We can actually max out Geisha now, because I did a trade deal earlier for one of my V-Kit shards, which included 200k crystals. So we are now maxed out in the crystal department, which is perfect. But yes, I'm going to go ahead and keep mining like this. Let's see for our next little block summary to come up so that I can actually compare it to our original one. Obviously, things are going to get a little bit crazy when we go from 10 to 100. That's going to be a big jump, and honestly, I'm kind of scared that it's going to end up crashing the server. If it does end up crashing the server, rip to everybody online. But I figured we'd give it a go since we have the booster. We can't say no, right? We got to do it. So yeah, it's going to be an interesting one to see for sure. Now, if you do want to see more cool things like this, maybe we can do it with different types of boosters, then let me know down in the comment section exactly what you would like to see. Or maybe you want to see enchants go way past their maximum, maximum level or something. But that is something that we can absolutely arrange. We can do that. So let me know what you want to see down in that comment section. All right, there's our block summary for this current booster. I'm going to be comparing that to the original one here in just a second. We're going to pull them both up and take a look and see exactly what we're looking at in regards to, which one's making me more. I think I know which one's making me more, but I'd like to see the numbers, and I'm pretty sure that those block summaries do include the boosted numbers. I mean, there's no reason why they shouldn't. So yeah, it should be a very fair and even, kind of comparison. But I'm hoping that it will just kind of simulate a 2 times booster, a 5, it should theoretically just simulate exactly as it says on the tin, really. Now, the one thing that the 100 should really do for me is make my friggin' what is it called, lottery, proc 1,000,000 times, which should theoretically bump my pickaxe level up massively. So that 5 minutes that I get that 100 times booster for at the end of this is going to be huge. So these are the 2 screenshots. You can see that over here on the right hand side where we didn't have a booster, we made 27 trill, we made 1.6 6 million gems and we made 96 crystals. And on the left-hand side, we made 65 trillion tokens, 4.2 million gems, and 131. So this is the 2 times booster. Now, the only thing with that is I think we weren't mining as much as we were, you know, like in the first one as we were in the last one. So, you know, this next one's really going to be able to tell for us exactly what the deal is, because we're actually going to be mining for the entire, the entirety of it. So when my thing next goes off, I'm going to go ahead, we're going to activate our 5 times, and then we're going to be good to go. I'm expecting to see a very, very noticeable amount of enchants proccing in my mind when this thing goes off. Like, I think it's genuinely going to surprise you guys just how much more overpowered your mining instantly becomes, even with something like a 5 times mana booster. Like, I'm actually struggling to think what it's going to look like when we hit that 10, but yeah, the 100 is going to be even more insane. As you guys can see, the enchants are already flying in. The free pickaxe levels are already flying. Literally, my chat is not going to be able to keep up with all of these. I actually have a few of the enchant messages disabled, so the fact that we're already getting all of these through is actually insane. I don't know if the server's going to be able to handle 10, let alone friggin' 100 at this point. Like, this is actually already insane. Look how many messages I'm getting. I don't know how many times my thing is proc to give me free pickaxe levels, but I feel like when we get to that 100, we are literally going to get in free pickaxe levels every 5 seconds. That's what it's going to feel like anyway. And bear in mind also, actually, let me turn it off. I have a thing where we will where it actually, like, what's it called, collapses duplicate messages. I'm going to turn that off right now so that you guys can actually see the true extent of the amount of messages that are coming through, because they're getting grouped together. Like, those gem merchant ones are happening literally every couple of seconds here. All right, we've got to make sure that this next 2 minutes is completely solid mining, because I need that block summary to be very, very accurate so that we can compare it to that last one right there of the 2 times booster. Now, the one thing that I did think about while we're doing this is, of course, it does actually increase the odds of nuke going off. And if you guys don't know, nuke actually, when it goes off, it resets the mine pretty much, and it does pretty much clear any active enchants that are currently going on in the mine. It clears them out. So theoretically, there is a chance where we're going to kind of hit a dead spot where we're actually proccing nuke too much, and it's basically just resetting all of the, like, OP enchants that we have going on in the mine. So that is, of course, a possibility. So I don't want to, you know, we can't count that out. There's our block summary right there. That was a completely solid 2 minutes. Actually, I just realized that the blocks mined on there has nothing to do with raw blocks. So I guess that is actually probably accurate for the last one. But I've screenshotted that one either way. That is the one that we will use. In which case I can now prestige, because that has been bugging me, the fact that I couldn't do it because I was too busy mining. There we go. I had to prestige just there. But this is going insane. Like, my enchants are actually proccing like crazy. I cannot even fathom what a 10 times is going to look like, let alone the 100. Now, obviously, it's still based on, like, enchant proc rate. So realistically, we could easily make a lot less tokens on this turn round, because it's just going to depend on what enchants get lucky and what enchants don't, I guess. And again, how quickly the nuke procs and gets rid of things like Wild Wither and all that other good stuff, because it literally does. Like, if nuke procs right now, it'll get rid of all of that profit TNT and all that stuff like that. So it's yeah, it's a little bit delicate when you have nuke on there. Maybe we should disenchant nuke if we do this again in the future, but for right now, we're keeping it because it's part of the stats. We honestly got so many pickaxe levels during just this little, like, 5 minutes. I think we've had, like, at least 6 or 7 pickaxe levels. I don't actually remember entirely what we were on, but it's definitely gone up a good few times. I've definitely seen that chat message a lot. All right, there we go. The boost has expired. Let's go and compare the stats. All right, so on the left is our stats from the 2 times. On the right is our stats from the 5 times. As you guys can see, we are making a significant amount more. We are making, I mean, the blocks are like doubled. The tokens are over doubled. They are, I would say, oh, they're over tripled, right? I'm pretty sure they're over tripled. The gems are also over tripled. The crystals are also over tripled, I think. Yeah, pretty much. So that is the difference already with the boosters. Time to check out the 10x, because the 10x is going to be even more ridiculous. All right, let's activate it, and here we go. We're going to wait to the second block summary in to be able to tell what's going on with it. But already, as you can see, the chat messages are absolutely flying. Now, this is where my worry starts to come, that we will get too many nuke procs and it's going to clear off every kind of enchant that actually makes us money. Now, obviously not gems, because you guys can see the gems are coming in thick and fast either way. But I've got a feeling it's going to clear any kind of like existing enchant just by how quickly that nuke is coming in, because it is coming in very, very often. You guys have seen like maybe 4 or 5 nukes already right now. So you can see that they're coming in thick and fast. They're clearing the mine out. They're getting rid of any enchants existing. So it's a little bit of the ice. Wild Wither is now out. out. How long is the nuke going to take to come in? There it is right there. So not long at all. It doesn't really get that opportunity to begin mining, but I'm hopeful that the like my other enchants, such as like my token miner and all that kind of stuff, hopefully that's what's actually bringing in the tokens. I don't really know at this point. Like I can't even tell. The amount of friggin' enchants going off in my chat with this 10 times booster is absolutely crazy. But as you'll notice, the mine actually looks a little bit less like less full and less enchanted, and that is because I would say that's because the nuke is clearing it every so often. Otherwise we would have World Wither going right now. We'd have friggin' literally everything that you could possibly have, like Guardian's Beam, like all of that would be going right now if that wasn't the case. There it sees our first proc of a rune right here. We actually have the fast forward rune on right now, and it did just proc. That is the first time we've seen that proc, which is actually kind of surprising based on the amount of you know, the amount of boost we've been having. This is obviously with the 10 times mana boost now, so everything should be activating 10 times more than it would do previously. It's nice to see though that although we have the 10 times booster, I would say that the lottery enchant proccing that free pickaxe level is still pretty rare. There we go. There's a second proc of the rune right there, showing that that is in fact indeed activating on the runes as well. I think that's pretty clear evidence that the runes are affected by the mana boosters. I wasn't like 100% sure. I'd say that was like 95% sure, but now I think that's pretty good confirmation that they're definitely affected by them. So I would say the enchants that are, you know, benefiting the most out of this is definitely like the gem finder and the gem merchant. Like I believe that those are seeing the most kind of success from these, based on the fact that my gems are absolutely shooting up. There is no way that they are not the most beneficial enchants out of all of this. There goes that fast forward rune yet again. So yeah, definitely proving that those are of course activated by enchant boosters or whatever. And there it goes again. That's like the 4th time now, I think, in the last friggin' like 5 minutes or so. So yeah, they're definitely affected. That is 1,000,000% confirmation. We also now have a bigger mine. There we go. We'll take that. Lottery's procced a couple times here. Not as crazy amount. Like I wouldn't say it's a crazy amount. I think we've only had a couple this what do you call it, this freaking booster. Yeah, we've only had a couple of procs, but I mean, we'll take it. I mean, we're all the way up to 266 already. Oh, 267. Okay, it's speeding up now. I'm talking about it. Yeah, 268. There goes another one. As you guys can see, the friggin' things are going wild again. The runes are going wild. Yeah, there's no other way to mine this least amount of blocks and have this amount of stuff happening around you. Like, it's just not even possible any other way. Like, genuinely. I've noticed that my Mies PayPal is actually procking as well, so we probably have a little bit of a coupon balance going after, you know, after all of this stuff that we've mined. I can't even wait to see what's going to happen with that, you know, on my other things, because what do we have now? We've actually earned a whole $1 from that already, which is actually, it doesn't sound like a lot, but it is a lot. All right, booster expired. Let's go take a look at the screenshots and see exactly what the difference was. Okay, so on the left is the 5 times booster, on the right is the 10 times. As you can see, more blocks broken. We do get a little bit more tokens, a little bit more gems, and a little bit more crystals. So the jump is not as drastic as it was before. Now, obviously, the jump in boosters also wasn't as drastic. We went from what, a 2x to a 5x, and then this time was a 5x to a 10x. So it's obviously only 2 times more. However, I would say that I would say I was expecting a little bit more, but I'm thinking it's that plateau of hitting, you know, like friggin' hitting the nuke more often than whatever. So I think that's what the issue is there, but that's okay. All right, the moment you've all been waiting for, the 100x booster. Let's pop it and let's go. Leave a like for this 100x booster. Oh my goodness. I was not expecting it. I was not expecting it to be as crazy as that. I'm trying to keep a little eye on chat to make sure I'm not freaking crashing or lagging the server. But holy poop, this is what it looks like, ladies and gentlemen, with a 100 times mana booster. I hate to... Uh-oh, I think the server's lagging. Oh, no. Oh, no. Let's see my pickaxe levels. That's probably the most interesting thing to look at here, is how quickly do we get those levels come through off that lottery. I hope I'm not lagging the server. I do apologize to anyone that might be playing right now that I might be lagging. I'm hopeful that I'm not, but it's very possible that I am. Our pickaxe level has been shooting up. Honestly, this is insane. I don't know if I'm even going to be able to catch the block summary in the chat. I genuinely don't know if I'm going to be able to see it. The first... Oh, I saw one right there. Let me screenshot that. All right, I screenshot that. I don't even think that was 2 full minutes of mining, but I don't think it's even going to matter. I think we're instantly going to see the benefits of this. I'm surprised that my PC hasn't crashed. I'll be honest with you. With all these arrows shooting down, with all the TNT coming down, all of everything else that's going on right now, we got a prestige to claim as well. Let's go ahead and do that if I even can, with all these freaking enchants that are going on around me right now. I don't even think I'm going to be able to. I'm going to try. Okay, we're good. We managed to do it, but this is just ridiculous. Like, you've never seen anything like it. Our 100 times mana booster is just madness. Our gems all the way up to 600 mil already is just ridiculous. The one thing I will note, though, our tokens really aren't going up that much, and I think that that is due heavily to the, like what I said before, the whole nuke thing. So I genuinely think that that is the case. And that's okay. I'm not expecting us to make a heck ton of tokens out of this. That's fine. One thing I will say, though, is our pickaxe did just hit level 300, which is a good thing to note. This is definitely insane. You guys are not going to see anything as crazy as this in your time freaking mining on Akuma. Even if you're maxed out everything, it's never going to look like this. I'm just letting you know. You will see. This is the first time, the first and the last time you'll see something like this. It's getting my mine level up, though, very nice and quickly. We'll take it. I'm assuming every time nuke goes off, I'm getting a mine level. I'm assuming that's what's happening. How much have we earned in coupon? Oh, I can't even see. I'm gonna have to wait till it's done. Yeah, I'm gonna see how much we've earned in coupon balance, because I can imagine we've probably earned a couple bucks here. At least a couple bucks. So yeah, this is ridiculous. Also, not to mention the fact that every time my what's he called? I don't even remember what he's called again. That little dude that's like a little mining minion. I can't remember what his name is. What's his name? A friggin' Whisperer. Every time that guy goes off, he technically, I believe, has the mana booster as well. I'm not sure if that's 100% true, but I think he does. And if that is the case, then yeah, that's why this is looking a little bit like it is. I'm now starting to get a little bit of the FPS lag. That is coming in. I don't even want to know what my frames are dropping below 100, which they literally never do. We have 50 frames right there. That literally never happens. This is like a Giga PC. That just doesn't happen. Yeah, that's an interesting one for sure. We did just hit rank 800 as well, so we got ourselves a little what do you call it? It's I don't even remember what it's called. I'm so flustered by everything that's going on right now that I don't even really know what I'm looking at anymore. We got ourselves an ornament, that's what they're called, which would be an additional booster on one of our currencies right there. I just don't want to waste any of this. This is a ridiculous miner. Like, the fact that we're going to get to probably pickaxe 350 from this, I don't know if we'll get to 350. That might be a bit too high, but the fact that we're even getting up to where we are right now is just absolutely ridiculous. Could you imagine if this was an actual thing that you could get, like, just everyone could get in game? The server would crash instantly, I believe. If everyone on the server right now activated this, the server would crash instantly. There is no doubt about it. Although it would be kind of fun just to permanently be able to mine like this. Can you imagine? Can you imagine this is just how everyone mines now? I don't think everyone would find it very fun for their PCs, because I would say that probably the majority of PCs can't handle this. Bear in mind, this is not my PC, and this is probably one of the best PCs I've ever used. Yeah, there's no way that a regular, it's just a freaking old PC will be able to handle this. But there we go. There's pickaxe level 350, easy peasy. There we go. Boost has finally expired. That's enough of that. Holy poop. Level 358 on the pickaxe. We've got glitch TNT, I'm assuming that literally is like just a completely see-through white block. Now, I'm gonna go to spawn and attempt to fix my mine, because it should be fixed by the time I go back. Yeah, there we go. We're all good now. All right, let's compare those and just see how much more we've just made. So on the left here, we have the results, which was for the final one before the 100, which was the 10 times boost. That's pretty good, right? Let's take a look at the other one. It's slightly better. The 100 times booster gave us 2.7 million blocks in 2 minutes, 2.53 Q tokens, 234 million gems, and 6.1k crystals, which is ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. I've got a feeling it probably could have been even more than this if I was like really consistently mining. Obviously, I probably had a break here and there, but that is the comparison. So that is the first and absolute last time that you guys probably are ever going to see a 100 times mana booster. Let me know what you thought about it, because honestly, it blew me away with how ridiculous that was. I was expecting it to be good, but that was just ridiculous. Yeah, let me know what you guys thought about that down in the comment section. I guess it's time to, you know, focus on some other enchants here in the next couple episodes. But guys, that is where I'm going to go ahead and end off this video. If you like this little kind of experiment / crazy themed video and you want to see more things kind of like this, then let me know by hitting that like button for me right now. Make sure you do subscribe to the channel as well. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all in the next episode of OP Prisons here on AkumaMC.